Welcome to Richard Mabey Presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. It's Thursday, November 9th, 2023. And what I'm going to do is go over my 10 of my really favorite number one comic books from my collection. I wasn't going to tape today. My left eye is giving me problems, and I'm very self-conscious of how that looks. It kind of looks like Popeye the Sailor Man. So I got the old baseball cap from the ad agency that I worked at for 7 or 8 years, Horizon Communications. And what happened was I had left AT&T and taken about a year and did these, on per contract jobs, and it gave me a chance to travel with my dad a little bit. And but then I got the job at Horizon Communications, and I said, hey, it's cool. I'll have the pension from AT&T and I'll have a pension from Horizon, but Horizon went belly up after about 8 years. But I did my part. I did my part to drive them into bankruptcy, so I'm rather proud of that. Okay, so here it is, 10 of my favorite number one edition comic books. Top number one, Figment number 2. There it is, Figment number 2. And a Figment Series 2, number 1. I didn't take them out of the plastic. I'm so paranoid that they'll get a little like micro dent or little. This is one of my all-time pride and joys. Shield number 1. Shield number 1. I'm so proud of this. And I found this in the 50-cent bin, one of the 50-cent boxes at Joe Piece's comic book show. Shield number 1. I tell you, look at that. Shield number 1. I paid 50 cents for it. Look at this. There it is. There it is. Number 1. Shield. This was an Archie series superhero. Okay, number 3 on the list. I paid $3.50 for this, and the cover price was $2.95. Summer of 1995. What they would do is in a lot of the comic book stores, if it was a number 1 edition, they tack on a little extra price. So I paid $3.50 for this. Number 1, Batman Chronicles. Batman Chronicles. And there it is. From summer of 1995. There's the number 1. Okay. Number 4 on the hit parade. The Legacy of Superman. Number 1 from 1993. This is a beautiful, beautiful comic book. The Legacy of Superman, number 1. And there it is from 1993. And there's the 1. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Okay, number 5 on the hit parade. This is worth a little bit of money. And again, I got it, I think, what was a 60-cent cover, and I had gotten this at a comic book show, and I only paid a couple dollars for it, but now it's through the roof. That was about when my dad and I used to go to the toy shows and the comic book shows in the mid 90s, from late 80s to the late 90s, and I think I paid a couple dollars for it. But here it is, Batman and the Outsiders. Batman and the Outsiders, number 1. There it is. There it is. Number 1. Remember old Cousin Brucey on WABC 77 in the mid 60s. Hit number one. But there it is, Batman and the Outsiders. Okay, moving right along here. I gotta move. Oh man, I'm so disorganized. Okay, again, Batman and the Outsiders annual number one from 1984. So this comic book goes to 1984. $1.25 because it's the giant edition. $1.25. Batman and the Outsiders annual number one from 1984. And interestingly enough, it's Batman and the Outsiders, but they don't show Batman on the cover. And there it is, the number one. Okay. 7th on the hit parade. Batman Blackgate, Isle of Men. It was a series. Blackgate was a series of Batman comics. I don't know how many they printed. From April of 1998. I bought this in the comic book store for $2.95. Batman Blackgate series, number one. And there it is, the coveted one. Okay, I'm down to 8. First edition, 8th comic book on the list of my 10 of my favorite first edition comic books. Batman, the No Man's Land series from March 98. Number one, Batman No Man's Land series, and there's the coveted one. Okay, coming down, 9th is Captain Electron number one, a new hero for the 1980s, $2.25. Bought this at a comic book show, and I think I paid about $3 for it, and it's climbing. It's just escalating in value, climbing in value. It's published by BCSI Publications, and here it is, Captain Electron, and there is the coveted number one, Captain Electron number one. That's the 9th, and finally the 10th. This is a pride and joy. Autographed, 1993, Trencher, number one from Image Comic Books, autographed. Okay, here we go. Trencher. This is worth a few bucks. 1993. There's the one, and is it Kenneth somebody? I got this at a comic book show, but there it is. See the autograph? There's the autograph right there. That's autographed copy. Trencher number one. Image Comic Books. This is worth a few bucks. Autographed. This is worth a few bucks. So there you have it. My 10 of my favorite, 10 of my favorite first edition comic books, and Trencher number one autographed. I've got near mint minus. You always have to go near mint minus. It's like a rule, but this baby is in mint condition. this comic book's in mint condition. I bought this comic book in the poly bag with the white backer board, read it one time, flat on the table, washed the kitchen table off, dried the kitchen table off really good, read the comic book cover to cover one time carefully, and put it back since 1993, 03, 30-year-old comic book, autograph, Trencher number one, Image. That's worth a few bucks. So there you have it. My 10 favorite first edition comic books. You saw it first on Richard Mabey Presents. So I'm going to close. If you like this video, please smash the like button. But even if you didn't like this edition, this episode, please hit the like button. And comment, please do comment. Comment if you know what any of these comic books are worth, or what the trend is right now for eBay, Mercari, comic book shows, that kind of thing. And also, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm like 47. I need like 47 subscribers to get commercials on every single episode, which would be ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. So I'm going to sign off. So stay happy, stay positive, stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey signing off.